women and widows women. Yeah.
Okay, but it seems that you are not interested in training widowers. You only train widowies, right?
Train what?
Widow.
Widow, yeah. Women widows, yeah.
Okay, perfect.
Uh-huh.
Now, tell me about the last course of English that you had and why you're interested in getting a course with me specifically.
Yeah. Actually, Mr. Walid, I try to elevate my English and
Oh,
master
well,
the language,
elevate.
but
Okay.
uh,
Hmm?
yeah, but the actually I participate with also Mr. Jimmy James Candy in a station. The
James
click
Kennedy. Okay.
yeah, James Kennedy, but
What did you learn from?
honestly. Honestly, the courses was for beginner and intermediate,
Mhm.
but I um, I did good with the group, but it
How
was
do you
like
define good?
uh, yeah.
Define good.
I oh, sorry, I find what?
Define good. When you said I did good, I want you to define good, because good is not quantified into something that we can
Uh-huh.
measure statistically.
Mm,
And by the way,
okay.
I'm challenging
Yeah.
you. Just to
Okay.
make you,
I see.
I just I
I
just want
see.
I just want to get the better speaker out of your mouth. So I hope you
Yeah.
understand that.
Yeah.
Is that okay?
Also, I yeah, okay,
Do you,
and
do you like
also I
do you like do you like when you're
mm,
challenged?
for sure, this is any good practice for me.
Okay, I only have
Um.
one rule um,
Uh-huh.
for the course, and the
Okay.
rule is do not speak. Do not give
Arabic.
me no. That's a
Uh,
very classic style.
okay.
We need to always speak Arabic because
Okay.
we need to develop a smooth bridge between Arabic and English, but also develop a kind of social distance between English and Arabic. There are two different languages, and by the same definition, there are two different personalities. So if I sit and have a cup of coffee with you and speak only Arabic, I will not see the same person that I am talking to right now.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, According to sociology, if you speak more than one language, each language will have its own personality. So when you're speaking English, you will feel more free to express your thoughts, especially on things that you feel sensitive in your first language and first culture. Now, going back,
Mm.
my only rule that I have, do not give me short answers. So any question I ask you, the least expected time is 1 minute. Speak with details. Do not give me short answers. This is the only rule that I have. Do you know why?
Why? This is the American style.
No, this is not an American style. This is my style.
Okay. Okay. Why?
I'm asking you, just give me an answer. Why do you think I'm asking you to speak more and give me more details? It's very clear.
Yeah,
Think
because
about it.
yeah, you wanted to see my level in English and
Your level
distinguish
is
the
perfect.
accent maybe.
Your level is
Okay.
perfect. But I'm not talking about levels.
Okay. Maybe you want to distinguish my accent maybe
This is
if I say
this is
uh-huh,
very good answer, but not to
uh-huh.
my question.
uh and detail because
Okay, very clear,
okay,
very clear.
yeah.
Why do I want you to speak more?
To feel like يعني more mm, uh speak more to practice.
Uh-huh. Perfect. Practice or what we call sustainable continuity of language in
Uh-huh.
English. In another
Okay.
way, when you when you provide sustainable flow of words, your mouth is going to develop a very good mechanism of producing language that is suitable to the context of the conversation, and also saves you under pressure when you are under psychological pressure, or when you're hesitant, and when you don't feel comfortable talking English. So this sustainable production of language is going to save your life when it comes to the need to provide sustainable flow of language. And this is, again, going to help you produce language within the constraint of time. Going back to square number one, I'm just doing a demo lesson here with you to have an idea of my personality, which is very friendly person. I'm not your teacher. I'm just your friend. I'm I'm doing my PhD in language teaching, but that does not mean I'm your professor or anything. You can consider me as your friend. And by the course of the course, you will definitely understand why I say I can be your friend, because we will develop very friendly connection. And also, I do not want to put pressure on you to feel that you're speaking to a person who will correct everything you say. Now, I'm shooting the ball in your court. You're
shooting the ball. Okay. Yeah. I got it.
Tell me more about the course. I asked you a question, and the question was define good when you said I did good in the group.
Yeah. Actually, the date was doesn't how can I say it? Was not fit with my schedule. This is first, and the second one, it was like it was like a group, and all the people there, they wanted to make the practice with Mr. Candy, but it was like how can I say it in English? It was like a class, and students and the class and the teacher. So Mr. Candy's style was he pushed the participants to make their presentation, make their businesses, make their projects. So I mastered all the process there, because I do presentation every day, and the group was very fresh. So
there was incompatibility, because you, or what we can say, you were overqualified for this kind of course because your level was high and you had a lot of things to do and presentations, but they did not have background in presentations, so there was a little bit of incompatibility going on in there. Perfect.
Yeah, and my questions was
Go ahead.
My answers was the correct. Always was correct, and I did my homework in the class. The group, they wait to to make their homework from home. So it was like it was like, I don't know how can I say it, but it was good to practice, but not perfect, not not perfect for me. Yeah.
Okay. I understand what you're saying, and I think this is very typical of a person in the advanced level who is expecting the class to be a little bit more challenging, because this is the catalyst of your language skills. It is going to push you to the next level of language. We always go after something that is challenging and that is quite helping us to become the better version of ourselves when it comes to speaking the language. I want to tell you, I want to ask you actually, what are your top three difficulties that you have or you're facing in English when it comes to speaking English? I know what they are. I already took notes, but I just want to hear it from your side.
Okay. Actually, I'm thinking in Arabic. This is my problem. I'm thinking in Arabic in my mind. Then translate the word and change it to the translate the word. Yeah, and change it to the to English. Then I say it. So this take more time when for example, when I wanted to say some let's see sentence جملة sentence right
Sentences.
sentence okay so it's take more like I make also this tone and you know so this make me okay this make me nervous and I imagine that
when you're nervous. I love when you're nervous, and I love that you become nervous the whole time, because in this way your mind is going to develop a very practical mechanism to overcome this nervousness. But
mechanism okay maybe I know this
from
word
mechanical mechanism آلية.
Oh,
your brain is going to develop a mechanism to overcome. So mechanism to overcome.
Mechanism. Okay.
Are you catching your breath or you're feeling under pressure because you're talking to me?
Now?
Yes.
No, maybe I feel some. No, I'm just maybe. No, I'm good.
You feeling excited like me? I'm very excited actually.
Yeah, actually that's what I wanted to, I wanted to say. I'm excited because you know what, Mr. Walid, actually I speak English with more foreign people, and I work with foreign staff. Actually, I do my best with them, but sometimes I feel like, okay, I cannot describe what I'm thinking about.
Okay,
So this is my problem, and yeah, but sometimes you know what, and how can I say it in يعني مرات أوقف هيك بزاوية I cannot describe my thoughts. خلاص
No,
يعني.
this is very okay. Now let me explain something to you that is comforting, that is going to make you feel more comfortable and relaxed. Everything, every word of what you said is categorized in language studies. Everything you said is a typical of an Arabic speakers learning English. Now, the first case that you mentioned when you're translating from Arabic to English in your mind, and when you want to say that, this is something we call negative transfer, الانتقال السلبي. When something from Arabic leaks into English and that makes you speak English with an Arabic tone. The reason is because the English language hasn't grown enough to become an independent language. So we use the cast القالب of Arabic to produce English sentences, which is very typical because the Iraqi mind or the Arabic mind in your mind is using this as an alternative. We do not have an alternative of English cast. We only have one voice. Out of this box, we produce two languages. Now, the box has certain machinery, aliyat, and they
Okay.
are machinery. Okay, now I'm not sure if you see the words that I'm typing up to you.
No, I see it. Yeah.
Okay, you see them. Now, the idea is that when you use the factory or masna to produce two languages, it is going to use the same machinery. Now, when we speak English,
my mind.
in your mind,
Yeah.
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 And when you produce English, you're going to use the Arabic language machinery to produce it. But when they produce English, they are going to slow down because they are not used to do the same formula, or tarkiba. You know this
I
word.
got it. Yeah.
So you're going to slow down when you're speaking. You're going to feel under pressure. Now, when you feel under pressure, when you feel you do not have the capacity to produce language in simultaneous manner with the other speakers, that is very normal because English is not your first language. English is not your operating system language. And because it is not your operating system language, it takes longer time. Now, this will put you under pressure because the other person is expecting you to answer in certain time. While your mind takes longer time to go to the box of English and select the word, translate that, and then send it to your mouth to produce it. It is going to put a little bit of pressure on you. Now, when the word slows down and takes a while to come out of your mouth, you will feel under pressure. Feeling under pressure that you are listened to and you're not speaking will put you under psychological impact factor that will make you feel nervous. And when you are nervous, oh boy, the mind will stop working normally.
This happened to me in morning actually. Today I had a Zoom meeting call with the German foreign people from Gotha city, Gotha, yeah, from Gotha, and I did good presentation, and I described what I wanted to say, but when I reached to the session of how can I say it I forget to use the word of تقليص, minimize. I forget this word. So my speech was to describe the minimize the gap between the southern artisan. Yeah.
Stop. Now, this is another important issue that we have. And I think this is just because of the ignorance of English learners to the importance of using simple words to speak English. When we use English, we always have to use very simple language to let people understand us. It is not like Arabic. English is a very, well, when we talk about English as a language, English is a very friendly language, and we should always use simple language when we talk to people. Now, the problem happens in your case and in millions of people's cases like you, is that they always try to translate the exact word from Arabic to English, and that is going to slow you down. You're not a translator. So why do you translate? You're not a translator. You're an English speaker. My professor used to tell me always, speak to me like a child. That is just because English is a friendly language and that we always have to go for simplicity when we're speaking. Now, instead of saying minimize, you could have chosen reduce or make it smaller, or where you use the word minimize or make it shorter, make it smaller. We always have the alternatives.
But I forgot البديل. Yeah.
Yeah.
I forgot all the words at morning, then I felt like I felt nervous, and I asked help from my colleague to say it in Arabic. Then I
Okay.
يعني draw انسحبت. Okay, and I
Withdrew.
feel like withdraw from the morning to this moment, to the moment that I wrote to you, Mr. Walid, that I wanted
Yes.
to enhance my English. I feel not guilty, but I feel like uh, I'm not stupid. I'm very very clever and faster learner. But what يعني شنو هاي الكلمة اللي خلتني أنسحب.
It happens all the
That's
time to me. Listen,
yeah,
listen,
that's my
Noor, it happens
yeah.
to you, it happens to me, it happens to everybody. This is very normal. Now, one reason we have this case, and we have to accept the fact that we will always have this case, is because we always fall into the trap of trying to say exactly the word that we have in mind, and we do not go after the alternatives, or option A, option B, and option C. Now, if I tell you something about English, English is divided into two levels, the level of meaning and the level of words. On the level of words, we can choose any word in order to let people understand us. Just because English goal is to let people understand you, we have to always go after the meaning. In order to go after the meaning, we have to always use very simple language. Now, if you want to be loved, if you want to be welcomed, if you want to be understood by everybody, you have to talk in a very simplistic manner. This is my
Okay.
recommendation for you,
Okay.
and to you, and to the coming meetings that you will have. Always, always, always go for option A, option B, and option C when it comes to choosing words. Do not translate. You're not a translator. When you translate, you're just putting extra pressure on your mind to find the word. When you put extra pressure, your mind is like a computer CPU. It is going to heat up, it is going to overburden the CPU processor, and you will feel burnt, you will feel exhausted, and you will feel hesitant, you will feel under pressure, you will feel nervous, and all of that is going to result in you failing to convey the message, or to transfer the message, or to send the message, or to let people understand you. See, I'm using option A, option B, option C.
Yeah.
See?
CD. Yeah.
Now,
Yeah.
let's let's try one more time.
Okay.
In this uh, in this time, I'm sorry, I've taken more time to talk to you than you talk to me, which denies
Yeah.
the purpose of the whole conversation that we have here. I chose to talk with you about business, and I promised that the conversation is going to be 10 minutes, but I am going beyond 10 minutes threshold. You know this
Yeah,
word?
that's good for me. Yeah, it's good for me. What about you?
Do you know the word threshold?
I know the word what? A threshold?
Threshold.
No, no.
So I said, I'm going beyond the time threshold.
Um, uh, no, this is the first time that I heard this one.
It
I
is
am
a
going
very important
beyond.
word that you need to know. And I'll keep bombarding, I will keep raining vocabulary on you so you can keep a small notebook um,
Yeah, yeah.
with you to write them down. Threshold is the point where if we reach, something will happen different. Like, for example, what is the threshold of your money spending every day? So you'll say, my threshold is 25, or, well, say 100, $100. This is my threshold. العتبة. Okay?
Okay, الحد يعني.
Limit. But we say
L-
threshold.
limit. Okay,
Yes.
so
Say limit, but they are different
cinema.
meaning.
Okay.
There are different meanings. I love this word because we always use it in business.
It's very difficult, but I am trying to pronounce it. What was it?
Threshold.
Threshold. Okay,
Listen to it.
Threshold.
Threshold. Threshold.
No, threshold.
Threshold.
I have another question. What is the best business model in Iraq?
Best business model?
Yeah, according to you. Very it's general. I do not expect you to give me a professional answer, just casual conversation answer.
In business, you mean? In business, right? Let's say
let's move to the next question.
A plan, maybe a plan A. We put the plans like plan A, plan B, and the strategy, the mission, vision, right? This is what business model.
Is this a question or an answer?
Okay. Let me answer. So, the business model, let's contain the any project has a business model. It's contained the vision, mission of the project, the goals, and the plans, plan A, B, C, and the strategy for the project, the marketing. What else?
Stop here.
Yeah.
Do not say the G in ing ever from now on. In any word in English, never say the G in ing. Clear?
The G in ing? I
Never
don't understand that.
See this word?
Thinking, yeah.
Don't say the G.
Reading. Oh, okay. Thinking, reading.
Yes. Do you know why?
Why?
Because we never say the G in English.
It's silent?
No, it is not silent, but we never say it. It is it slows you down when you speak. So when you say I am thinking about you, that is going to slow you down. But when you say I am thinking about you, now let's see native speakers how they say it, okay?
Okay, so this is like it's related to the accent.
Listen.
Reading.
It is not about accent. In English, there are certain words and certain sounds we do not say because they are going to slow you down when you're speaking. Just because you understand the word reading, I do not have to overemphasize the whole sound of it. I only say the first part of it in a clear way. So I say,
reading, reading.
You see, this is a native speaker.
Thinking.
Okay.
Thinking. Thinking.
Okay.
Thinking.
Right. Writing.
So let's say,
okay.
Now listen to this sentence here.
Nor I am thinking that your English is terrific. Nor I am thinking that your English is terrific. Nor I am thinking that your English is terrific. Nor I am thinking that your English is terrific. Nor I am thinking that your English is terrific.
So I'm thinking that. I'm thinking that. I'm thinking that. Now, the reason I overemphasize this is because once you delete the G, you will become, you're going to become faster English speaker. When you say I am, when you say, for example, How do you say this?
Fast train.
Okay, perfect. So we say fast train, not fast train.
No, fast train.
Fast train, fast train,
Yeah.
fast train, fast train, fast train.
Mhm.
It is going to create a bridge of speed that is going to help you speed up your fluency in English conversation.
Okay. It's like jump it from this S to the T.
Mhm.
Fast train.
Fast train. Okay, but this is
Fast train.
very,
Yeah.
very specific. It is very specific piece of details, but we need it. The next question that I have about you, and remember something, I'm asking you these questions not because I'm a professional businessman. No,
Yeah.
I'm asking these questions to you to gauge. You know this word, gauge?
Gauge. Yeah. We use it with car luggage, car to measure. Yeah, gauge of.
The gauge
Yeah.
measure. احنا نقول الجيج هذا يعني مقاييس. No, gauge. So I'm
gauge
just
of tire.
perfect.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
I'm asking you only this question to understand the anatomy or تشريح of your conversation and your presentation and speaking skills. So it is not about the content of the topic. It is about the quantity and the quality of the topic.
Okay.
What is so special about your business? What I mean by your business is your company or the work that you do. Answer me in 1 minute. I need 1 minute.
Can you repeat your can you repeat your question?
My question is in the chat. My question is in the chat. What is so special about your business?
So special. Okay. Actually, we presenting high-end quality of handmade product. We designed a unique product, and also we our product distinguished with the unique packaging and packaging and also we deliver our product with full messages of love. So the customer when they come to my shop, they feel like, okay, this is the perfect place in Babylon Mall.
Okay.
So they feel like this is the
what is the
Healy.
Healy. Okay.
Healy.
Healy.
Hili, meaning love in the Sumerian tongue.
Oh, okay. Perfect.
Yeah, and yeah. So when the
time's up. Now, the next question that I have is, what are Do you see the next question? What's one quality in your people really affect your business? Now, the quality of people that work in your business. 1 minute to answer this question.
One quality in my people? I don't understand the question actually.
No.
What one quality in your people?
Can I tell you something?
Okay.
There are two things that you should not do when you do a conversation with a person that you don't know, especially if he's a good customer and he's going to bring some good investment to your company. First, do not repeat the question that he or she already asked you, because they will understand that you're repeating the question to gain some time to think of an answer. Second, do not say, I do not understand the question, but try to provide a good answer. And if this answer is not compatible with what they are expecting, they are going to automatically correct you.
Okay.
Third, when we always want to talk about something, always think of three aspects, three topics, three options, three alternatives. So you say, for example, one quality that we have in our business that will be very good to attract the customers is the fact that we are so friendly people. So when the customer approaches us, we will deal with the customer as if he is not coming for the first time, but he's a regular customer. We always need to ensure that they have very positive impression when they arrive in the store, in terms of the smell, in terms of the costume design, in terms of the furniture design, in terms of the quality of services, that will ensure that they come back with other customers. See, this is a kind of answer that
Yeah.
I just came up with.
Okay.
See,
I
so
got
this is
it.
the point.
Yeah.
Now, I'll ask you the question again, but the question's purpose is just to understand how you behave when you do not understand a question. How do you deal with English in that case? This is the only reason that I have. You have 1 minute to answer me. The same question. 3, 2, 1, go.
So actually, we have good experience with our audience. We deal with our customer in a good way. We present the gifts and our service to the customer in with an elegant way. I trained actually my staff to present my project in a perfect way. So we don't make or sell the gifts or souvenir. We promote also our history, our image of Iraq. Okay.
Okay, perfect. I'm just trying to put you under pressure to talk about specific thing in a specific time. Last question that I have here for you is this. 1 minute to answer me. I'm sorry, the question is not complete. There's W at the beginning.
Well, yeah, so, okay.
So what do you feel about the growth of your company? Do you feel pessimistic or optimistic about it?
Yeah. We actually grow organically now, but I'm decided to we planning to grow or to reach more customer in Iraq. We establish our business in the capital of Iraq, Baghdad, but I'm trying now to reach the Basra market and Arbil market. Also, we did good job last.
Good. Don't say the word good. Just
Okay.
This is, well, it's very funny. This word is very funny in English because we always use it as a filler, not you, but everyone, including me. When we do the conversation, we use this word as a filler, like a Botox.
Filler?
As a filler, like a Botox. Yeah.
Okay.
So these words, I call them the Botox of English conversation because they are just fillers. People want to use them because they do not have an alternative word to use, or because they are in a hurry, so they do not choose other word that beautifies the sentence better. Instead of saying the word good, we can say in ideal.
Okay, it's weak word. It's a weak word, right? When in a speech.
It is not a weak word per se. Per se means specifically. It is not a weak word. It is just,
No, Not
valueless.
it's suitable. Okay.
No. It's not about suitability. It's perfect in the sentence. But the word, when you use this word, it does not have a quality and quantity and relation to the kind of topic that you're talking about. We cannot measure this word. Like when I say, I have a very good car. Now, how do you define the word good here? When you say, I'm doing good in my exam, does that tell you how much the person is doing?
Mark.
Does that tell you
Yeah.
the mark? I don't know. When you say I'm doing good, is it like you're passing or you're failing? I don't know. So what does it mean? Yeah. So we just use it, but carefully. Don't overuse it. Don't overuse it, as we say in English.
Okay.
So we can say we are having an increasing percentage instead of saying good percentage. We can say we're having an increasing percentage of customers, not customers, customers in Basra and in Erbil. When it comes, talking about the cities, these are very interesting words. Also use the word optimistic and optimistically. Optimistic, you know this word.
Optimistic. Yeah. تفاؤل.
And pessimistic is like you can say I am feeling pessimistic here.
Pessimistic.
يعني متشائمة نوعا ما when you need to use them.
Okay.
Anyways.
So for the cities, Mr. Walid, for the cities, I used to say Iraq, Baghdad, Erbil, Basra. I used to say that I feel more comfortable and say I don't like to say I don't used to say like Baghdad or I don't know, but I when I speak English, this the word يعني تطلع هيك شيء. Maybe I will I have to make more practice on it, but I used to say Baghdad, Basra, Iraq, Ali, like name also, Walid, Ali, maybe Muhammad, هيك شيء.
Okay, perfect. Now this is something we call it phonetic adjustment. Phonetic adjustment أو إعادة التنظيم الصوتي للكلمات. Did you text me on Telegram?
No, that's not me.
I just got a notification, but doesn't matter. Adjustment.
Yeah.
Okay. Phonetic adjustment إعادة تنظيم صوتي. Sometimes when we use a second language that the operating system of sound is different from the first language, sometimes we shift to the second language operating system. And that includes shifting the phonetic adjustment of the sound. Okay, so sometimes we say Baghdad when we speak English, or I say my name is Waleed. I do not say my name is Waleed. See, does that mean that you're saying it correctly or incorrectly? No. English is very flexible and Arabic is very flexible. You can say it the way you like. If you have a kind of endearment to the word Basra or Erbil, you can say it specifically in Arabic when you speak English, and there is no harm.
Okay.
And vice versa. Okay? والعكس صحيح.
Okay. This mean العكس صحيح?
Vice versa.
Okay.
Or vice
versa.
Vice versa.
It's similar. It's similar with forza or something related to the Liga Spanish. Something yes. I think that. Yeah.
Speak Spanish? Do you speak Spanish?
No, but I support شلون أرد أقول أشجع. I'm a big fans of Real Madrid, so I think yeah I know the word in it's similar with Spanish word
like Barca.
Barca, yeah.
Barca, okay. Yeah, they say Barca or Barca. Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll stop
Wow.
here because I want you to have some rest. And also, I want to tell you a few comments about this conversation,
Okay.
and give you some tasks that you have to keep in mind for our next meeting. And also leave positive impression about me personally, my personality, and the way I deal with this, with such a conversation that we do for professional purposes. Now, your English is terrific. Terrific means,
Terrific. جيدة.
which means good, which is a word that I don't like.
Okay. Okay.
Okay. Now, instead of saying
Terrific.
good language, we can say terrific language. It is just
Terrific.
upgrading the level of words that you use. Sometimes when you use a cologne or a perfume, you do not like to use something that everybody uses, like J'adore or Lacoste, or such a brand. We always go for the unique thing that gives people a very distinctive impression about our personality, who we are, where we're coming from. So when we are gone, when we are not available, people will remember us because of the uniqueness of the words that we use. So, okay.
This touching my heart, actually. Yeah.
Okay, perfect.
Okay.
Now, thank you so
Okay.
much. I'll touch your heart so many times in a positive and negative way.
Okay.
Most of the time negatively, because I need to
Oh my
treat
God.
there's few things that I need to go harsh on you.
Okay.
Do you need the good news or the bad news?
Let's start with bad news.
Okay. Actually, I don't have bad news. I always have good news.
Thank you.
And I am always,
That's
I,
good.
I only use good news because it's a formal word to say good news. We do not say
Okay.
news. I say good news. It's a fixed expression.
Mhm.
In terms of grammar, we need to work on your pronunciation. There's something that has to do with consonants in English. We call them consonant clusters. You have a little bit of weakness in the past tense verbs.
Yeah.
Prepositions misuse. دولي اللي هي at, in, on. هذه advanced level English speakers يعني آخر شيء يصيرون مع هذا الجانب.
Okay. الحروف والماضي.
Perfect.
وشوي grammar. Yeah.
Yes, we have something to do with hesitation, word selection. So, wait a second. Okay, we have something to do with word selection. So when you say to make practice, in English, we do not say to make practice. When you talked about James at the station, you said, I want to make practice. We do practice, or we have practice, but we do not say make practice. Make practice معناها أسوي تدريب، وأسوي معناها make اللي هي جاء من العراقي بعدين حولتيها للستاندرد العربي بعدين ترانسليشن للإنجليزي، فهاي احنا نسميها كلمات تهريب أو بالمصطلح اللغوي negative transfer. عندنا هذه something we call the stutters. أنا بس حتى تاخذين فكرة شنو اللي دا يصير. تحدثتي على يعني بعض الكلمات اللي هي كلش بسيطة، يعني فذني احنا نسميهن minor tweaks. minor tweaks اللي هي تصليحات بسيطة جدا 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 in English. فذني نعالجهم، بعدين نتطرق للnegotiation يعني الساعات 10 من تمضي الساعات 10 الأولى من التدريب اللي راح ناخذ بها هذه basics اللي هي tweaks.
Okay.
من ساعات 20 إلى 30 40 هذول ساعات negotiations debate discussions. دائما حنطيش مواضيع أنا أعترض عليها أتجادل وياك بيها لدرجة الإكزوشن. حتى واحد يتطور عنده هذه communicative skills of conversation. And in another way, it is not always you speak proper English, but you speak convincing English. This is what sets you from the crowd, sets you apart from the crowd, sets you apart from the crowd. مصطلح بالإنجليزي نقوله اللي راح يفرقش عن بقية مثلا الجماهير. نقول بالإنجليزي to set you apart from the crowd.
Like idiom هذه.
Yes. It's an idiom, but it's not an idiom. It's a saying. Okay?
It's a saying. Okay.
Okay, that's the only thing that I wanted to say.
Okay.
Give me 1 second here. I want you to have a look. I'm sorry, I'm overloaded because I'm taking notes. I am talking to you, and I am trying to compile as much reports about your level here in my comments as possible. So take this link, have a look at it. I only need 2 things from you. Just have a look at this list of questions. I already asked you 3 or 4 out of them.
Okay.
And the second thing I want you to do is to listen to our conversation when you are done. Just see what you did say well and what you need to work on saying it better. Sounds good?
Okay.
I'm all ears now. I am all ears now. أنا هسه كلي آذان صاغية.
Okay, I got it. So, shall I شلون حقولها شلون راح نبلش ويعني حتى بس أحدد الجدول مالتي. وأنا هسه شوية أستاذ خالد مشغولة منه اليوم. يعني يخلص رمضان وراها أريد أبلش يوم 1 بالشهر. حتى أبدي صحيح يوم 1/5. لا عفوا احنا 6 هسه احنا 5.
No, today is Sunday 10th.
أعرف قصدي الشهر 5 أي.
Yes.
يعني بس هذا الأسبوع عندي شوية ترتيبات يعني وشغل راح أكون كلش بزي. فأريد أبلش إن شاء الله على الأسبوع الأخ. وأريد أعرف كم ساعة بالأسبوع وشون الدفع وين ما كان التدريب. أنا أعرف هسه هو حيصير أونلاين بس قصدي وين أجي أدفع وكله لازم المبلغ فهم حتى أعرف. و60 ساعة قلت لي وأنا أختار الوقت يمكن صح هيك قلت لي بالفيسبوك.
Every time we finish a conversation training like this, we set the next meeting time. This is how we do it because it is going to give you flexibility of choosing the right time for you. That is convenient.
Okay.
But I need
flexible time.
Yeah, I need to know in advance so I do not have conflicting scheduling with other learners. Okay.
Okay.
So if we say Sunday 10th, so let's say the next Sunday is Sunday 17th. The next Sunday is Sunday 24th. So which Sunday do you mean? If you talk about this week, so you said the next week or the week after?
No, I wanted to start next month in 1 June.
Okay, so June 1st. Okay,
yeah, June 1st. Because my schedule in these 2 weeks it's very it will be crazy weeks. So I have to I need to start in 1 June.
Okay, so
or I maybe يعني ممكن أقول لك إنه لا إحنا حنقدمها بس أخلص شغل يعني maybe 24 or يعني بس I
okay.
prefer 1.
If you want to go for 1 June and you think that you will have time earlier, you just need to tell me 2 or 3 days in advance. That's the only thing that you need to do. You said about the meeting face-to-face. I only meet the person once in a month just to get a sense of their level and if they have any concerns that they want to share with me, and also have them present a kind of work that I give them in advance in front of me as a form of a presentation. And we do that at the station.
Okay. I saw you in the station at مرة once.
Yeah. Perfect. Now, I'm always available at the station during the time prior to COVID-19, but now just because of the COVID-19, I haven't been there just because of the curfew. This is the second thing. What else did you want to talk to me about?
How can I pay the cost of courses?
Well, you can deposit the money in what we call them transfer or hawala to my name, or you can give it to me in hand when I am available in Baghdad in a place that you are familiar. Most of the time I'm available in Mansour, in Shah al-Emirat, because I have friends in there that I go and visit, and I have a language center in there that I go and visit for, it has to do with my friends. So
I live in Mansour.
Perfect. Where do you live in Mansour?
Beijing.
Okay, perfect. So I think we can set a date and time for that at any time you want, for this kind of payment, and we can see each other face to face for that purpose, in a place that you choose. That is the second thing. What else did you want to talk about?
That's it, the schedule and money and the okay, that's it, I think.
Okay.
So the يعني التواصل يعني راح يكون انه اكتب لك هنا على سكايب or just message them.
Skype, or you can reach me out on WhatsApp. I think my number is something that you have. I'm not sure. It's on my page, and this is my number. This is my private number. So you can reach me out on WhatsApp, or you can reach me out here. I'm always available in both applications here. For the payment also, this is something that you should know. I normally go with full payment in advance for the courses, like for the upcoming 60 hours. I go for the payment in advance because I need to settle that financial issues aside, and we start the training. And I do provide receipts in case you need a receipt of the payment with my signature on, and I do provide completion of the course confirmation when we complete the course. So I am not sure if I answered your question properly or not regarding
I'm good. It's okay. It's okay for me.
Okay, perfect. Now, if you have any other issues that you want to talk to me about, you can text that to me here or on WhatsApp, and I'm always one message away.
Okay, I saved your number here in WhatsApp, and I will